Hi and welcome to NET Vaper Reviews. This review is not a review on any particular item I've got. In the last year, I've been using various mods, kits, tanks, coils, liquids. Since this I'm recording this at the end of 2019. I'm not sure when this will be uploaded, either before 2020 or just after. But I decided to do, for the benefit of others who will want to buy something new or something, I don't mean new that just came out, new for them. I do not buy anything that comes out to the market, because then I might as well open a shop. I buy things that I use daily or every second day. I sometimes buy devices for others and review them for the benefit of others. On the rare occasion, I do get presents from people who are close to me, who buy me something they know I enjoy. And on that style. So what I decided is to do a short but comprehensive review of all the devices that I've been using for the last year, and some of them are excellent, some of them are better, some worse, and you will see in the description a short version of this video that you might find beneficial to you. So I made a list and I'll go through it very quickly, so like this you could have some pointers if you want to buy something. I must emphasize that I do not, if I don't like something, I do not review it, because I don't want to offend the manufacturer or whatever it is. I'd rather not review it than give a bad review. That's my style, okay? I only use things that I enjoy, and then I'll put a review for the benefit of others, that they could also enjoy the same device, tank, e-liquid, coil, whatever it is that I have been using. So with that introduction to this review, we'll go straight down to it. So the best, my best, okay, all of them will be my personal best, not the best of everything that is on the market, because as I said, I am not that type of reviewer. And also I haven't got a shop as yet, but as someone, a consumer who has been using these devices on a daily basis, and I paid actually to receive them, I think I can give a very honest review on gear. So we'll start with the best mouse to long RTA. If you watch my previous reviews, you know that the Kayfun Prime is still prime. Overall flavor, easy to build, easy to wick, very forgiving with wicking. If you wick too thick or too thin, it always performs. No leaks unless you oversaturate the coil when you first put in a re-wick. Besides that, if you know your juice flow, close the juice flow before you put in your juice and then reopen it. You have to learn how to use the device. But as soon as you learn how to use the tank, you can watch my reviews on it. It is a superb all-rounder. It's a bit expensive, but it's worth, in my opinion, every penny. Every penny. Never had a problem. It's a true mouse to long RTA. The second one is let me put this over here, the Steam Crave, the Glaz Mini is superb kit. The tank, very easy to coil, very easy to wick, a bit less forgiving than the Kayfun, but the flavor is top flavor. I'm not going to go too much into it. You can watch my reviews on it. That's why this review shouldn't take too long. So the second one is the Steam Crave Glaz Mini. The third one, and really is also second, sorry, this and the Kayfun this is number one and this is number 1B. This is number 1B, okay. I'm reading through my list, otherwise I wouldn't remember everything I wrote down. The Vapefly Brunhilde comes a very close second. Superb flavor, airflow configuration supreme. You just screw in your insert and just leave it there. It's perfect. You can watch my review on it as well. And I love the design. It's a stunning design. Stunning design. Superb. Love this tank. So this is second. Third one is the EH Pro tank, for the simple reason that this is a top draw, very, very comfortable draw. The only thing that lets it down a bit, it's a bit fussy on the wicking. You must wick it thin, not too thick. Then you don't get no flavor, you get dry hits. So you have to wick it right. Put enough cotton, shouldn't be too much of a resistance, very slight resistance, and thin out the cotton to put in the juice wells. If you do it right, it's perfect flavor. Also, another thing that took away a bit of the second and first spot is the way you put in your juice. If you use a chubby bottle, you must take out your mouthpiece, because this bulging disturbs, you can't get in your mouthpiece, your bottle in it. But as a tank, it's a true mouth to lung tank. You will be very happy with it. It's a superb tank. I use it constantly. Right, that was the mouth to lung. That's the three mouth to lung that I chose. I've got more, but I chose those three as my top three. Best RTA tank, not mouth to lung, is the Kelpie. Where's the Kelpie? Where is the Kelpie? Here he is. Design, superb design. Also, if you wick it right, not too long, not too thick, just right. I'm not going to go through this whole procedure. You can watch my review. The build is very well, top flavor. It comes to the first place of my RTA's direct to lung. Okay, the second one will be the OFRF gear. Also superb tank, compact design, very good flavor, very easy to build and wick. I love the overall dimension of it. I mean, now it's on this big mod, but I can use it on a tiny mod, and then it will look this big. So I love the design, I love the mouthpiece. It's a top RTA. I'm only choosing the ones that I thought I will put in the top three. I've got other things, but I decided not to review those because I only choose the ones I decided that are worth mentioning. And if you want to buy, at least you know you're buying something great. Next one down is the best RDA dual coil. Not RTA, RDA. This goes to the Dead Rabbit version 1, and you could have version 2. I didn't bother getting version 2 because version 1 is perfect. The only problem with the version 1 is that if you prime your draw before you inhale, like for instance, the vapor goes into your face. Version 2 has eliminated that, but I can't see any justification to spend the money. Maybe I'll buy it when it's down to £10 or £12. That's probably very soon. So version 1 or version 2. The Dead Rabbit, the Hell Vape Dead Rabbit is superb on flavor. Deck design is easy and very, very good as a squonking tank or as a dripping tank. It can hold a lot of flavor, a lot of liquid in it. The next one goes to the GOAT. I Have I got the goat here? No, I haven't got the goat here. 1 minute. Where is the goat? Here it is, the goat. Yeah, the goat. Superb for mainly for beginners who do not want to change coils. It comes with a set coils, a head with 2 coils. These last for months and months if you clean them the right way. You fire them, put them in water, fire again, and it comes up brand new. Very easy to wick. It's a superb tank. The only problem is with this, it doesn't take back, there's no drawback of the liquid. That's one major problem. But as a dripper or as a squonking, careful squonking. You don't over squonk it, it wouldn't leak. But this is why I didn't get the first place. There is a plethora of squonking and RTAs, a huge amount. I'm just telling you what I've got, what I decided to buy at the time. The advantage of this, if you're on the go and you haven't got coils, this is a perfect way to travel because you've got the coils all done. You just have to take cotton with you. The flavor is superb, superb flavor. The only thing is you have to be careful how you squonk or how you drip. Not overdo it. Down we go now to the best mouse to lung RTA, and that is the Geek Vape Adept. I find this easy to wick, easy to use. It's perfect setup with a deck that you could just put in the coils very easily. Never had a problem with dry hits. It's a perfect all-rounder mouse to lung RDA. The airflow is on top, very easy to configure for mouse to lung. You can even do a restricted direct to lung. If you watch my reviews on liquids, you'll see I use this tank nearly all the time. The mod that's on is gone. I got a different mod that I'm sure you watched my review on it already, and that is the Vaperasso Tarot Baby to replace this one. But I'm sure it's easy. This upload will be most probably after I uploaded the review on this. But if not, this will come up a review as well. Beautiful mod. We'll come to it in a minute anyway. So that was the mouse to lung RDA. Then we'll go to semi-mechanical mod. That's my only mechanical mod. That is the Cthulhu Tube Mod. This is with the 18350 battery, but you could add another piece. You can watch my review on the 18650. I use it mainly on the 18350. I love the design. I love the size. Very reliable. Never had a problem. It's a perfect if you want to buy a mechanical mod. It's perfect. You can watch my review on this one as well. Best Sub Ohm Tank. Now I had a close competition between the EH Pro Raptor tank and the UL Crown 4. I decided to give the Raptor #1 because the flavor from this is superb, superb. This is a very close by flavor, very, very near to this tank. The design is nice on the Crown 4. It's less bulky, and it's all arounder is a perfect tank. So I gave this 1 and 1A. It's more or less the same. They both are superb, superb tanks. I know there is now the UL Valerian 2 tank, but I tried it and I couldn't see much of a difference between the Crown 4 and the Valerian, to be honest. And so that's why I stuck to the Crown 4, didn't get the Valerian one. Instead, I went for the Raptor as a perfect tank. But it's a bit big, yep. But the flavor is superb, superb. And the coils last long on both. Very good Sub Ohm tanks. I think I think it's very hard to find better tanks than these two. Even the Valerian 2. Oh, and also very top build quality, both of them. Okay, we'll go down to the next one, the best starter kits. Now, starter kits I reviewed in 18. There's quite a lot of starter kits. I've gone off a bit the starter kits after 2 years of vaping, a bit less than 2 years, but yeah, 2 years now, yeah. But I did recommend a starter kit. 2 starter kits came in mind when I recommend to others. And this is the Anakin Adept slide kit. This mod is superb mod for anything mouse to long. It will recognize the coil and choose its 1 wattage by the arrow on the here, and you can see the wattage in the back of it. It's a superb mod. I use it quite a lot, and it looks very nice, very rugged. And the tank, this tank as a starter kit is perfect. Perfect draw, perfect. You got here the airflow configuration. The coils on the 0.48 mesh from Anakin is a superb mouse to long coil. You've got child protection by the drip tip. You can watch my review on this device. It's a very, very recommended starter kit. Very. The next one up is the Cube Mini, OBS Cube Mini. Superb kit, very small, very compact, very nice airflow configuration, very easy to fill, good coils. You can watch my review. This is the 0.6 mesh. The battery will last you quite a while. It's 1500 mAh. All in all, this is a top starter kit. And it looks nice as well. If you want to buy someone a starter kit, those 2 that I just mentioned, with a good naturally extracted tobacco, he'll get off the cigarettes in no time. Now we'll go to best dual battery mod. Here was also a bit of a competition between the Crown 4 and the Gen Vaporasso Gen. Here, the Gen is a bit bigger, but is sturdier. This is a bit flimsy because it's too narrow. Here you've got a bit of a curve to hold it steady. They both look very nice. Both use dual battery 18650s. Both fairly advanced. This is a bit more advanced than this one here. The Vaporasso Gen is a very advanced mod. You can watch my review on it. If the review will come before this review or after, you'll watch my review on it. After long consideration, I decided to give the Gen first place and a very close second to the Crown. The Gen, all in all, overall, is more advanced, very comfortable to hold, more sturdy, and looks very elegant in this color, especially. Come now to the next page. And the next one is something that not many people use, but I use it, the Smock X-Priv. This is a top mod. It's more or less the size of the Crown 4. It's very comfortable in your hand. I haven't got batteries in there, but you know what? Let me put in the batteries just for you to see the display. Do it very quickly. It's a beautiful display, especially for people who can't see very well. You know, it has to be bright, and no shortage of brightness on this one. Just for you to see the screen. Let me switch this on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, just look at the screen. You've got a lot of options here to change and tinkle with. You've got the 2 batteries on top. It's fully informative. It's a very, very nice mod. I was thinking of giving this second as well, but I decided that to give this third, but it deserved its third place. Very honorable. Why did I give it third over the Crown 4? Because the Crown 4 is a bit more less heavy. The truth is, you know, I might change in the description to give this two equal. I mean, it's a top mod. Really, I can't fault it. It's easy to use, very nice display, perfect in every way. The display here is a bit dated compared, but this is very, very reliable. But this has got many, many advantages. So I might change it in the description. I might give this the same. All these three are top mods. If you're looking for dual battery, you can't go wrong with either of them. Okay, let's go next one. We'll go next one, the best single battery mod. Single battery is more from mouse to lung. I've got a bit of a cold, sorry. I must give the ambition mods, the easy ambition mods. You can watch my review, the number 1, because it's accurate. It's nearly DNA accuracy. It looks like it as well. You can get this in DNA in the future. Although it's difficult with recharging your battery because there's no USB, you have to open the top here, but it's worth it. It reduces massive tanks to a very respectable size. It's easy to use, comfortable to hold. It got the number 1 spot. Okay, now we'll go to the next one down. Is the Visnjic Simius P80 that I use my Kayfun on non-stop. This is accurate, never fails, reads the coil, the ohms correctly. It's got a lot of options as well, but I use it as wattage, USB. You can watch my review on this. It's a perfect, nice size, comfortable, single 18650 mod. I use it nearly non-stop on the Kayfun, between the Kayfun and the Cthulhu when I go out. Perfect. Okay, let's carry down further. And the third place is the Visnjic CB80. This one here, also a single. Okay, this is a funny color. Someone bought it for me a present. They thought I like it. I prefer conservative colors. But the mod itself is very accurate. There's no battery in it because I'm using the battery in a different mod. Also very, very good mod. Very reliable. Stealthy, very small. It's a very nice single battery 18650 mod, very reliable. It's 2 Visnjics as well. Let's go down further. Now, the best Squonk mod single battery. Now, I know there is the top side, and now there is a top side Lite. I might buy the top side Lite because the top side Lite has got 2 configurations. You can use it as a squonking or as a single battery, so I might buy that one. Since I haven't got it yet, I am very happy with the Vape Pulse 80 watts, but if you update your firmware, the software, you will increase your wattage to 90 watts. I find it very accurate, never ever failed me on the ohms, perfect, consistent, solid. I don't have a problem taking out the bottle. You just grab it by the top, pull it out, and I've got anyway a Squonk bottle that I can fill up from the top. I never have a problem with that. It takes a 2700 battery, no movement whatsoever, beautiful colors. I've got in fact 2 of them. I'm very happy with it. You can't go wrong with this Squonk mod. If you want a top side, I heard top side sometimes leaks on the batteries. I never had any problem with this at all. Sturdy as a rock. No problem at all. Simple mechanism, easy to use. Best Squonk. I used other Squonk mods. I think this is the best one, except for the top side. I'm not sure yet. When I buy the top side Lite, I will let you know about that one. But this is a perfect Squonk mod. The next one is a best built-in battery mod, and that goes to the Vaper Tarot Mini for sure. Very informative screen, very easy to use, very stealthy, looks beautiful on this silver. I use it all the time. It's a top built-in battery, and I put in all the specification as a 2500 mAh in it. I'll put all the specification down below, but it's you can watch my review in any case on this mod. It comes number 1. Next one comes down to the Aegis Mini. Also again, very solid mod, very compact, very nice looking. And if you don't mind, sorry, 1 second. It's cold, freezing in here today. Yeah, it's a very, very nice mod. It's sturdy, dust-proof, shock-proof, all the rest. You can watch my review on this. I love this color as well. This comes second. And one old one, but it's an older mod, but it's never failed me. The Aspire NX30. It's tiny, but it's reliable as anything. Perfect little mod. You can watch my review on this one as well. I'm not going to go into the specs of everything, otherwise this review will take too long. So the Aspire NX30 is a very, very nice mod. You can buy as a kit, but if you don't want to use the tank, the Aspire X, I think tanker was, I used to use it a lot with my naturally extracted tobacco on the UTech coils. I think it was, can't remember. You can watch my reviews, that goes back a while ago. But the mod itself, I use it non-stop. As a 4th place, I will give this one here. This can be really as a 3rd as well. I find it very comfortable, but the only problem is that you can only use a certain type of coil. You can't go lower than a 0.8, I think. So it's limited to what you can use this, but for any mouse to long of 0.8 and above to 1.2, 1.3, you can watch my review on this. Is a top mod. Very good looking, sturdy, and very informative. And to tell you, it doesn't show you the wattage, it doesn't show anything, but it's informative to show you which coil you're using, and you can choose your wattage by scrolling with this device. It's very easy, and you got wattage in the back. It's a top mod to use. Very nice. I'm very happy with that as well. Best pod all-in-one kit. This must go to the Smoke Fetch. Here we go. The Smoke Fetch with the RBA coil is, in my book, the best all-in-one mouse to long stroke restricted direct to long kit. You can watch my review on this. It is superb for out and about, traveling, anywhere you want to have a stealthy but true flavor of your natural extracted or your flavor of your fruit flavors. Any liquid you want to use, take the RBA configuration coil and put in your own coil. The coil they provide you is no good. Put in your own. I use the 0.8 fuse Clapton from Coilology, and this is the coil, and this is a superb out and about pod. So this comes number 1 with this coil configuration. The RPM 40 will come as second close with a 0.4 mesh coil, the best smoke coil I have vaped. Perfect kit, pod, all-in-one, whatever you call it. This is more airy. This is more of a direct to lung. The fetch was a bit more restricted. Top contender with a 0.4 mesh coil. The next one will go to UL Caliburn. This is the best real pod. Flavor, ease of use. Lift this, put in your liquid. The coil will last you a good 2 weeks, and then you just change it. And you can put in your own liquid. A perfect dual replacer. Flavor is excellent. I use this very much on even stealthier than the fetch. But I take a lot of times, I take them both just for backup. So I have another battery for the way back. Perfect, the Caliburn UL Caliburn. And then comes the Smok Trinity Alpha. I find it is a perfect semi-restricted direct to lung, easy to use pod, very easy mechanism on the fill. One thing I want to mention on the fetch and on the RPM 40, the mechanism to fill up this liquid, especially the fetch, is a pain in the way. It really is a pain. I wish they found an easier way to do it. I can't just grow 2 nails just for this. Someone suggested it to me. Grow your nails just for the... No way. So I use tweezers, or I asked somebody to open it for me. It's just awkward. But besides that, it's perfect. This, you haven't got a problem. It's a top fill. Very easy mechanism to use. It is a top device. I use it a lot, also out and about. Best mouth to lung pre-made coils. 1 minute, I need a drink after all this talk. Now, I know a lot of people will build their own coils. I personally haven't got the time for it. So what I do, I buy today pre-made coils. They're not expensive and they're easy to install. I could really do my own coils, but I haven't got the time. So the best mouth to lung pre-made coils. The number 1 spot must go to Nature Vape. I will show you. Nature Vape do superb coils. This is the 1 ohm, and this is the 1.16 ohm, and this is a 3-core parallel fused Clapton coil. This is an excellent coil, top flavor, lasts you ages. And this is the core Clapton 1.17. These 3 I use non-stop with my mouth to lungs. All my mouth to lungs. Perfect. Another one will go to the Hell Vape. Where is it? Dual core fused Clapton 1 ohm. Also very, very good coil. And the third one will go to Coilology, the 0.8 mouth to lung coil. I had it here someplace. Here we go. This one here. This is I'm using on the fetch. Where's the fetch now gone? Yeah, on the fetch. A very, very good coil. Mouth to lung, fused Clapton 0.8 from Coilology. This is my best mouth to lung pre-made coils. Best direct to lung pre-made coils, again, Nature Vape. This perfect 4-core parallel. Very, very good coil. It's a 0.3, 28 by 4, 38 gauge. It's a top coil, a 3mm. Very, very nice coil from Nature Vape. It's last year again for ages. And another one goes to the Wotofo 0.33 ohm staple. Very, very good coil. Last year as well for ages, and top flavor. That goes for the, that's for the direct to long. Now you've got a best pre-made coil pack, and this must go to Coilology. I mean, look at this selection. I mean, you got every single type of coil. I'll just put it next to you like so you can freeze it. And you can get them for very, very economical price indeed. I think less than £10 or something like that. I can't remember, but very, very good, well priced, very worth it. I'll put the information a bit below, and below I don't think, I think you've got in here 42 pieces, 42 coils, but you can Google it, and I'll put the name of it down below. It's called Coilology Performance Coil 7-in-1. Top. You got here mouse DeLonghi. You can see where the screen if you freeze it a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago. You got fused Clapton, tri-core fused, staple, multi-strands, frame stapled. I love those. Chain link, I'm not crazy about. And Juggernaut, I'm not crazy about either. But the rest are perfect. Okay, now we're gonna go down to the liquids. Now, liquids, when it comes to liquids, I stick to the NETs. Because you've got fruit liquids, I will have to speak here for an hour. You've got thousands of flavors. So it's really your preferences. Trial and error, you can't do best of. So I'm gonna go to the naturally extracted and a few categories in those. Naturally extracted, mild and fruity. That means it's got a fruity note in it. And that has to go to Drake's apple. Annie's apple. Oh, sorry, the wrong one. The wrong one. This is the one. Annie's apple. And this is most delicious naturally extracted tobacco with a natural apple flavor. I vaped this. I opened this last week. I mean, you can see it's gone down. It is superb, number one. The next one will go to naturally extracted tobacco.com Starry Nights. Now, I've got it in a bottle because I busted the bottle when I got the plastic. The cap went, so I put it in a thing where Starry Nights is a delicious vape. You can watch this review. I think is my first review of the liquids, my first review ever on naturally extracted tobacco. Forgive me for my shyness at the time. I'm a bit more now. I wasn't sure how to review in those days. I'm not sure if I know today, but it's just I'm a bit more confident, let's put it this way, in when I'm in the review. But the Starry Nights was a beautiful naturally extracted tobacco with fruity twist to it. The third one is Visnjic Liquid 56 degrees North Red, which where is it? I can't remember where is it? Maybe I don't have it here this minute. I can't see it for the minute, but you can watch my review on the Visnjic Liquid. Where is it? This is not it. Anyway, I've got it in a different office. That's what I had it here, but it's the Visnjic Liquid. You can watch my review. 56 degrees North Red. It is amazing with a bit of cherry. It's delicious. Best bold and spicy naturally extracted tobacco, more of a pipe. So the first one is the naturally extracted tobacco.com, and that was the, where is it? Oh, this one is not here as well. Is the Balkan. The Balkan is also not here. I thought I had it here. You can watch my review on that one. Is a superb, full-bodied, full strength, and delicious bold naturally extracted tobacco that will go for the Balkan. The third is that was the first, sorry. The second will go to the Balkan and Latika blend from Best Sig Liquid, that I find is superb. The Balkan and Latika is superb pipe tobacco, or even a cigarette tobacco if you like bolder, stronger tobaccos. It is a perfect tobacco. I love it. And then the third one is the St. James Perique from Best Sig Liquid as well. This is one heck of a Perique. Delicious, delicious liquid. That was the third. You can watch all the reviews on these liquids I reviewed. Best cigarette replacement naturally extracted tobacco liquid must go to naturallyextractedtobacco.com. Big Spirit is delicious. I got a new bottle. I finished quite a few already, but that's another one. And NS Dark is also a very good, true like a cigarette, and a very good flavor. And then you got the Juice Cabin American Flue Cured Virginia that you can watch my review, and also the Juice Cabin Bright Leaf Flue Cured. I think I've got them here. Yeah. And the American Organic, and the Flue Cured Sweet. Delicious naturally extracted tobaccos, perfect for getting you off the cigarettes and putting in a starter kit like the Anakin, like these two, to put those naturally extracted tobaccos. Perfect gift if you want to give someone to get off the cigarettes. Can't go wrong. What's next here? And then you've got the Black Note Prelude. Obviously, where is it? Here we go. Black Note Prelude. That's a top contender for best cigarette-like tobacco. Mild, but sweet. The cigarette is not sweet, but people who would like a bit of sweetness, if you're less sweet, you take the Burley blend. But I find the Prelude is top liquid from Black Note as for a starter kit. I've used it constantly for the first year of my vaping. I never got off it. It was the top contender, and I love it. I still vape it all the time. But for someone who never smoked before, this is a very good option. The Prelude from Black Note. I said the Juice Cabin and the Bright Leaf. And there's another one from Best Sig Liquid called the Black Bogey, I think it's called. You can watch my review on this one as well. It's a very nice naturally extracted tobacco. You can watch my review. This is all those I just mentioned. Any of these you could use as a starter kit, or even if someone who's advanced who likes naturally extracted tobacco will love these tobaccos. The best naturally extracted tobacco, Turkish, will go without a doubt to naturallyextractedtobacco.com. Sun-cured Turkish. This is the best Turkish tobacco on the planet, in my view. Naturally extracted tobacco, the best one. Never tasted as good as this. And that's the naturally extracted. Non-naturally extracted tobacco, the best one is Yelik Turkish tobacco. I vaped this a lot on this one. It is superb. In fact, I've got it at the moment in my True Tank. Superb vape. Delicious. This is a non-naturally extracted tobacco, so it'll also last you longer on your coils. The flavor is top. Yelik tobacco, Turkish tobacco. You can watch my review. What's next? Best minty naturally extracted tobacco. Again, Drake's. This one is the right one. Payne's peppermint is the best minty peppermint naturally extracted tobacco money can buy. It is absolutely delicious. A very close second will go to the Solo from Black Note. Also top, refreshing, lovely tobacco flavor with a minty layered in it. It's just so refreshing, and you're still vaping on naturally extracted tobacco. Best cigar is without a doubt the Ruins from naturallyextractedtobacco.com. The Ruins, you can watch my review. I've done this review ages ago. And then very close second is the Black Note Concerto. A lovely, full-bodied, naturally extracted tobacco cigar liquid. I've been given the Black Note and the naturallyextractedtobacco.com to other cigar smokers, ex-smokers, who love it. I smoked cigars for many years. I still got a humidor full of Cuban cigars that I'm keeping religiously on the right temperature. But that's another topic. My cigar, I love cigars. I love cigars. 2 years I haven't touched a cigar. I had to break the cigarette addiction, and therefore the cigar had to fall as well, because I can't smoke cigars and get off my addiction to cigarettes. I had to give up my cigars as well. It was very difficult for me, very difficult. Easier for me to give up the cigarettes and the cigars. But I found the Ruins. Where is it again? The Ruins from naturally extracted tobacco helped me a lot. It's a very, without the smoke, all these things are without the smoke. Yeah, the smoke is the poison, and it's a different flavor. Without the smoke, this is the best cigar liquid, I think. And the best, and the Black Note comes very close second. There is others, but I didn't want to review those. But any naturally extracted tobacco, if you go to naturallyextractedtobacco.com on the website, you'll see a few other options that I've got. For instance, the Bombay is a very nice tobacco that is more of a pipe. I love it as a cigar. You've got the Shekel Bin is a very nice one, but I didn't want to review those now because those are more different type. It's not purely a cigar, but it's Shekel Bin is very nice. You've got Chris Blend is very nice, but I didn't put them below because I can't go through all my e-liquids and NETs, but you can watch my reviews on naturallyextractedtobacco.com, liquid reviews. Right, I think I finally concluded most of what one thing left. Cotton is cotton bacon, either this one or the Prime. The Prime is here. And I also order from Amazon Muji, Japanese Mujis. I find this very good, very cheap, and it runs forever. I mean, you get 5 of these, 50 I think. So these are perfect. Sometimes I find the Prime is better for naturally extracted tobacco because they last longer for some reason, and they retain the flavor. And also, perhaps, no, They just retain the flavor better. They last the same, I think. But if you didn't want to go to a more expensive of the Prime, you can go for these. I use this for ages. These are perfect, dime a dozen. And if you cut the wrong cuttings, it's easier also to get your right size. It's much easier, and I use this a lot on the go. And yeah, I can change my cotton daily if I want, because they're so cheap and readily available. You can get this on Amazon. Did I miss anything out? I don't think so. It's a long enough review. If you're still here watching, well done. And thank you for that. And I hope it was helpful. If you fast forward, I understand. But I put below everything in short. I hope this review is helpful to you. That's it. Until the next review, take care. And if it's before or after the new year, Happy New Year to you all. Enjoy your vape, stay off the cigarettes. Until the next review, take care, bye-bye for now.